Hello and welcome to the first video of hopefully more to come. In this, we'll be exploring a short trip to Central Europe and a first attempt at Matterhorn. So join us, Ryan and Shane, as we travel, explore, and climb mountains. And thank you for watching. After renting the car from the Zurich airport, which was surprisingly easy, no driver's ed required, we set off and began immediately learning how to drive and navigate around Switzerland.
And in our best efforts, tried to read and make sense out of all the road signs in a language that doesn't like to use vowels.
There we go. Yeah, you know, just driving down Ubermannhaschen, and then we'll take a ride on Moosgavenstrassen, yeah, and Wadenswil.
I don't know what's going on here, dude.
Oh, either.
Go for it, I guess.
Just let them finish doing their thing.
Yes, you're clear. Oh, apparently, strangely, way away.
Creeping in and I'm tired of this town again. Well, I don't know, but I've been told you never slow down, you never grow old. I'm tired of screwing up, I'm tired of going down, I'm tired of myself, I'm tired of this town. Oh my, oh hell yes, honey, put on that party dress. Buy me a drink, sing me a song, take me as I come, cause I can't stay long. Last dance with MaryJane, one more time.
After familiarizing ourselves with the driving coming out of Zurich, there was nothing left to do now except enjoy a smooth and beautiful drive through the Swiss countryside.
Summer creeping in and I'm tired of this town again. There's pigeons down on Market Square. She's standing in her underwear, looking down from a hotel room. The nightfall will be coming soon. Oh my, oh hell yes. You got to put on that party dress. It was too cold to cry when I woke up alone. I hit my last number, I walked to the road. Last dance with MaryJane, one more time to kill the pain. I feel summer creeping in and I'm tired of this town again.
Since our first day was going to be only driving, making our way to Zermatt, which is the town at the base of Matterhorn, we decided to only use side roads, and we could not have been happier with that decision.
One of the good things about not taking driver's ed in this country is we really got to take advantage of the road.
Best driver in the nation. As we drove through the countryside, we would go through all of these small towns and mountain villages. This gave us a great opportunity to learn how the stores worked, where we had to buy our food we needed for the trip, though it took us a few tries to find everything we needed. I guess peanut butter isn't really big in Switzerland.
And it was in one of these stores that I learned that self-checkout is a lot more difficult when you can't read. But the Swiss people were very friendly and helpful, and they'd help us out with anything we didn't understand.
Driving all day through the mountains really gave us an appreciation for the beauty and how vertical all of the Swiss Alps truly are.
And as we got closer and the sun got lower, the anticipation of Matterhorn really started to set in.
Zermatt is a car-free town, so we would be finding a place to park in the next town over, in the same valley, and riding the train the rest of the way. Yeah, everything closed a little early here.
We made our way from the train station to the outside of town, where we would hopefully find a place to camp closer to the base of the mountain.
Sorry.
That's
Hey, is my bag open?
van. Yeah.
Nope. There we are. Almost to the camp spot.
No, we're not.
I mean, in relation to the last 23 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can't get over the smell here. It smells incredible.
I'm so
And there's where the smell's
hungry.
coming from. This place. Right behind this place. Oh, the smoke's coming.
But what do we have for food? Bread, honey, and
Bread,
a
honey,
few noodles.
Nutella.
It's gonna make it work.
Oh, this looks nice. I'll just eat here. And as we exited the streets of Zermatt, it became even more apparent why Matterhorn is such an iconic mountain.
In time. Trading off on the bag.
Big bag.
Yeah, very annoying bag. And it's gonna be really annoying up here when, yeah, it's gonna be really annoying up here when we run out of trail.
Yeah.
And start hiking with this thing in the dark.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That's coming soon.
Well,
You go up this trail here, keep wrapping around this.
I don't know, let's trailblaze it.
Getting to our campsite.
Somewhere.
Wherever they may be.
After setting up camp, we hiked back down to the river for a much needed bath in the coldest glacier water I think either of us had ever experienced. Dude!
Alrighty, this is how the boys do it. Glacier runoff stream, and we gotta bathe.
We're becoming one with Matterhorn, dude.
Oh.
Oh!
And after that traumatizing experience, it would be just a few hours before our next one. With excitement and spirits high, the next morning we would embark on our climb up the Matterhorn. Here we are, about to have our pineapples. There she is. That's where we're going.
Hey, we'll go by our camp spot.
Yeah, actually. Right there's where we camped on this little knob. We took the Swarzy gondola up when it opened at 8 to the start of the trail. That would take us to the Hornley hut, which would be our first real checkpoint. Here we are. There she is. Starting a hike, taking this route.
We didn't realize it at the time, but we made a massive mistake not bringing enough water. All the stores closed by 8 p.m. and we didn't have time in the morning to go find more. This played a huge factor in slowing us down on the mountain. The first leg of the hike was very enjoyable and extremely peaceful, and gave us time to really take in the views of the mountains and glaciers around us.
It would only take us about an hour and a half to get to the Matterhorn base camp. Therefore, we quickly came up on the Hornley hut, and that's when the real climb would begin.
And now it really starts.
Climbing das Matterhorn. There she is.
I don't think I can finish, dude. I stubbed my toe.
First section of snow, coming up to our first rope. There's our first rope. Honestly, I'm not going to tie in until I start shitting my pants.
Yeah.
So first rope spot, we realize we need ropes. I wouldn't say need them, but feel a lot better with them.
Yeah, we saw some guys who looked like they knew what they were doing with them. So
Yep. And we haven't made it past that snow patch yet.
This was a new style of rope climbing for us called Via Ferrata that neither of us had much experience in, so this was going to be a pretty big learning process for the both of us.
And while there were some sections that we were very glad we had the rope, the reality was for that most sections, if one of us fell, we were both going to smash and tumble for thousands of feet.
It was about this time that we started arguing about the ropes. Though it was pretty early to be arguing and turned out to be something stupid, we got that all out of our system and were able to keep our heads on straight from then on.
There were a couple of fixed rope sections there at the beginning that kind of gave you an idea of what they were going to be like closer to the top. For those and plenty of exposed sections, you would have to wait on people coming down. All right. But after this section, from here on out, it was going to be straight rock climbing.
Navigation on the mountain proved to be very difficult. Scattered all around the mountain were these fixed anchors that gave us some sort of idea of where we were supposed to go, but they were placed so randomly that it still felt like a guessing game.
Well, I didn't think we'd be up here this long. Yeah, I have. We tried wearing our gloves, but that was short-lived. We found the rock was straight ice with no way to get a proper grip on. It was better to have cold hands with grip than warm hands and fall.
And we gained a much better appreciation for what people were talking about with rock climbing and mountaineering boots. Rock climbing and double or triple boots or whatever you're using to hook crampons onto really diminishes your ability to feel the rock as well as the range you have in your ankle. I think the next time we come back, I'll wear some regular shoes for more of the climb.
There you go. Nice. What a great view. Oh, what's the vote? What up? You're good, you're good. It's clear. Just one rock by you. Yep, there you go. Hold, yeah, that's all. What you mean? Whoops. I cussed.
This is insane.
Cool. Well, here we are in Matterhorn. Almost to the shelter. Hold up there. All right. Here's where we have to go ahead and admit that we didn't make summit. Whether it was a combination of 24 hours of traveling, little sleep, and moving slow with no water or food, our biggest concern was making our weather window that we knew would be coming in and thunderstorming for the rest of the week.
We ended up making it just below the Solvay hut, which is an emergency shelter at 13,200 feet, when the rain clouds that we were hoping to beat started coming in quicker than we wanted, and we realized we'd have to turn around. That rock, as slick as it was, we knew we wouldn't be able to safely descend with it wet. Because of all these factors, we were in a bit of a frenzy to navigate our way back down, and ended up not getting any footage of the descent.
Coming down, which is always worse than going up, was especially grueling, knowing that we only had 1,500 more feet to go to summit and had to climb down almost 8,000 feet with no water and no summit under our belt. Clouds are already engulfing the summit, dude. So after a failed attempt and a horrible night trying to sleep on concrete in the train station to stay out of the rain, we decided to lick our wounds and pack up to get ready for another drive and our next adventure, going to see our friends in Croatia.
We'd head out early the next morning, ready to drive through some intense storms that flooded parts of Italy and Slovenia, as well as caused a lot of wind and hail damage. But it was Shane's turn to drive, and my turn to enjoy some views that I was able to see through the clouds.
And though it was a long drive to escape the mountains and the rain, the next day it would be time to enjoy ourselves at the beach. Croatia, made it to the beach. Croatia. Oakenfold.
We had a great time getting plenty of rest at the community beach in Sen. And by the way, thank you, Philip, for being such a great host. But at this point, it was time for us to find some cliffs to jump.
Dang, it's so hot. Croatia. There he is. After saying goodbye to our Croatian friends, Philip, Franco, and Ten, we stayed one more night in Zagreb before we had to make our drive back to Zurich.
Oh wait, this isn't waterproof.
We'd be making our way through Austria, Germany, and Liechtenstein, so of course we had to stop by any castles we saw along the way.
And it was in Salzburg that we found one to explore, the Fortress Hohensalzburg. It was fascinating learning about this castle and its immense history from the 1200s through to World War I. And it was certainly more history than we could fit into this video, but worth the stop to learn about.
and a great final destination to check out before we finish the drive and settle in at the airport in our hammocks to make our return flight the next day.
Thanks for coming with us, and we hope you enjoyed. We will continue to try and make videos like this and get better at it as we go along. Documenting trips like these is a bit new to us, and we'll do our best to share our experiences. But we're glad we could share this time we spent in the exploration of new places, from the miserable moments to the long walks and the breathtaking views. To the new challenges we face, and the battered hands and blistered feet. From the fun we find and the friends we find, and to the things we learn along the way. Though this trip was short, it was worth every bit of the experience. And one thing I can say for sure, Matterhorn will be back.